What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have something different for my audience, as I always like to bring you something different. This is a video clip from the Dave Ramsey Show. For those unfamiliar with who Dave Ramsey is, he is a national kind of talk show host about all things debt, all things retirement. His goal was to get you out of debt, building wealth for your retirement. So what he does is he has a huge campus in Nashville. He employs all these people to help you get out of debt. And he also has a call-in show every day. The call-in show then gets replayed on YouTube 9 a.m. till around 11 a.m. every day. So I wake up in the morning, I listen to the Ramsey Show because my goal was to stay debt-free and to build wealth so I can get out of this work environment and retire before age 60. So I can retire in the next probably 5 years when I'm 57, 55, whatever, because I've built up enough wealth by listening to people like Dave. So his call-in show is interesting. He gets all kinds of questions, all types of people. And listen to this call because I only bring you the most interesting stuff. And this gentleman that you're about to listen to is in a bit of a pickle because he chased his dreams of opening an arcade.
Brought to you by the EveryDollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
I'm trying to find out or figure out, if you will, if maybe I should just file bankruptcy and start all over. Kind of got myself into some pickles here.
Okay. Give us a picture. What are you facing?
So we started a business. My wife and I started a business here local where we're at. Was going okay, and then we decided to try to enact or start up a something for the community, and like an arcade, and brought in some people to help us out.
Guys, never start something for the community. You start something to make money. Saying it's for the community, what is this guy even talking about?
They had the games, we had the space, and so we were putting that together. We encountered some issues with the way things were operating, so we thought we would branch out and get our own equipment, and things just have not turned out to come to fruition. So
what have you spent on getting this arcade up and running?
So right now we're about $25,000 in debt on just the arcade.
Okay. And how long have you been in this business venture? Has it been a year, 6 months, more?
We are about a year and 9 months.
Okay. And what's the issue? Is it people just aren't showing up? Is it the prices are high or too low, but when we raise them, it doesn't work out? Like, what's the problem?
Yeah, people just have not showed up. So we were unaware of some of the startup costs from the bank to obtain the debt. And so when we went to go sign the papers, it was, by the way, here's, some additional fees that need to get paid. Mm-hmm. And instead of going back to underwrite the additional fees to make sure that we were going to be able to make it happen, I said, I'm sure it'll be fine. I can figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, never figure it out. If you're going to take a loan from a bank, you need to know exactly what this loan entails. You can't figure it out. This guy is on a collision course to Doomsville. He doesn't sound like he knows what he's doing. So he could have opened up a lemonade stand and this guy was going to go bankrupt.
And so that ended up chewing up all of our marketing and advertising budget. And so I kind of started out behind the ball on it and tried to play catch up the whole time. And it just never happened.
How much was the advertising and marketing budget? Like, how much did you see yourself spending per month or whatever it was that this debt ate up?
About $2,000 initially.
Yeah, so Jade here is calling him out. If $2,000 is going to tank your business on a loan, This is absolute BS. This guy has no business opening an arcade, let alone going into one and playing in it. And this is just insane that this guy is in the spot where he's at. This is why you shouldn't take loans if you don't know what you're doing.
Are you in a high trafficked area or kind of tucked away where nobody knows where you are?
So the space is in a very high traffic area.
Okay.
Or was, I should say. So we closed down the location, moved out the games to a new location. Hopefully that pays off, and then just reducing the overhead. So for the last year, we have just dumped all of our personal income, my wife's personal income. I'm self-employed, so I don't have any. All of her W-2 into maintaining and keeping things afloat, trying to anyways.
Well, you mean, when you say her income, you mean any kind of margin that you guys have above all of your personal bills. Then you're taking the surplus, for lack of a better word, and you're pouring that into the business? Is that what I'm understanding?
Yes.
How much is the equipment worth?
You've worked too hard to get control of your money just to let strangers
Ramsey will
control
stick
your
these
data.
commercials in
Every
here.
online sign up, discount code, and
We gotta get back.
Right now?
Yeah.
Probably maybe 10, 12.
So half?
Yeah, roughly.
Can I ask a quick question before we keep going down that trail? Because I do want to keep going down that. Do you honestly, now in your heart of hearts, after you've seen how this has played out over the last over 12 months, the 2000, because here's where my mind goes, Ken. If you had a $2,000 a month ad spend or marketing spend, and that is now eaten up in fees that you didn't know were going to be there, my first intuition would be like, well, there's nobody at the arcade. How can I go out and earn this money elsewhere so that we can get our ad spend up so that we can get people in the doors? Which leads me to ask, do you believe that even if you had spent that $2,000, you wouldn't have been able to get those folks in the door? Is that what you're realizing? Or do you just not know?
He doesn't know.
I don't know.
Of course he doesn't know.
I do believe that with the ad spend and being able to
This guy's a
put
clown.
signage on the building and the things that we were not able to do, I think
Oh,
that
there's no
would have had
sign
a
on the
major
building?
impact.
There's no sign on
There's
the building?
no sign on the
I
building.
couldn't get the signage,
Oh.
not appropriately.
Well, but now
Wow,
we're,
okay.
but see, I think we're majoring on the minors.
I'm just trying to see if there's something here that's salvageable.
Yeah, the equipment. Now, again, you may have a different take. I'm just sitting here listening.
Well, there's no sign on the building, so nobody was
Well,
going
he's
to go
not,
up in there.
I know, but he's in a new location. So he's not even in a high traffic location anymore,
Yeah.
correct?
So we put the games in a separate business that has traffic that is separate in and of itself.
Oh, my
bowling alley
goodness.
restaurant type
So you're
of,
renting them.
establishment.
You're renting them to
So
these
you-
places?
We're doing what is a profit share. So now I'm just getting a cut off of whatever they make.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
And
Oh,
But
my
you can't make a
goodness.
living on it.
So let's just recap. Guy spent all this money for these games. Games didn't work. He's now renting them, splitting the profits, which means he's getting pennies on the dollar. He has no job, no income, and this business that's eating him up.
Cannot make a living on this, yes or no?
No, that is my hope for this is that we can just make enough to pay the payment for the debt for those games.
And that's what I'm bringing back up. I think the question, I want to come back to the question at hand that you asked, should you file bankruptcy? I don't think so. I think you can pay the 25 off.
What's
Well,
your
it's
wife
not just
earn?
That 25.
What's that?
It's not just that 25.
What's your
not
total
25,
debt
yeah.
amount?
Just shy of 68,000.
68,000?
Yes.
All right, I'll defer.
This guy went in the debt, $68,000 for his arcade dream that he didn't know what he was doing. This poor guy. Oh, all in the name of Pac-Man. He could have just filled his house up with arcade
To
one-ups.
Jade, this is not a viable business. So yeah, at this point, if you can get your money back on those
Yeah.
machines over time and pay this debt off, and then shut it down, but you need a full-time job. I'll just throw that out there.
Yeah, that I agree with Ken. At the 25,000, I'm looking 25,000 in 1 year. I'm thinking there's something that can be saved here, possibly. But now, what you've told me with the 68,000, I think that you need to, cut your losses here.
Yeah.
What's your wife
I
earn?
had
What's your wife's income?
she makes about 75 a year.
Okay. Now, this business debt, is that your only debt, or do you have other, I'll call quote unquote personal debt to add to the pile?
So the arcade is roughly about 25 in debt. I have my other business that was my main source of income. And because of the issues that we had with the arcade, I kind of took my focus in
Okay, I'm going to cut you off because we're running out of time. If the total of your all debt altogether is 68,000, like I think that it is, you need to pick up a full-time job yesterday, take your wife's income, and you're going to pay this off as quickly as possible. You're not going out to eat. You're not doing anything. You're selling a car if you need to clear this out very quickly.
Create your free.
Oh boy. Imagine you go to your wife who's making good money, $70,000 a year, and you're like, honey, I'm opening up my arcade and we're going to be rich with quarters. And it doesn't work out. That is not a good situation for you and your family. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this guy went into debt and now he's bankrupt over an arcade. What do you think about this? Any thoughts? Never chase your dreams unless you know exactly what you're doing and you have a business plan. This poor guy went into debt over Pac-Man and Defender, and now he is in it. He has $68,000 he can't get out of, and he thinks his solution is to file bankruptcy. Oh, man. Let me know what you think. Poor guy. I'll talk to everybody later.